The Kingdom of Charlemagne. Guardsmen, Paladin Guard, Generals. One of the few factions that have two Generals options. And both units, very good attack against cavalry. The Paladin Guardsmen have higher melee defense. And that's about it, really. A better missile block chance on the Paladin Guardsmen. Let's see if the encyclopedia is updated. Let's see, missile block 70. Wow, that's pretty good for a cav unit. And the guardsmen have a 40% missile block chance. Significant difference there. Question is whether you want to pay 100 for that. They also have a huge selection of spearmen, one of the biggest in the game, I think. All the way from levy to Frankish spears. With the armored spears, you get very tanky spear infantry. Then you have the mounted spears, and the mounted spears have even more armor, a bit more morale. Then you get to the palace guard, and elite spears, problematic units in and of themselves. For some reason, they have less melee attack than these mounted spears, but they do have more melee defense, and they do have more armor. Also disciplined and encouraged. So we have your standard swordsman, your armored swordsman, a bit more tanky. Then the mounted swordsman, more armor once again than the standard swordsman. They won't be mounted on the battlefield though. That's just a campaign effect from what I know. Then we have archers, standard crappy, very crappy, 32 missile damage. Then 38, that's sort of your standard crappy. And then we have the mounted archers. The mounted archers have a bit more morale, but I mean, don't bring the mounted archers for multiplayer. Just no point in it. Levy skirmishers, 5 ammo, 70, and this is very standard. Then you have the skirmishers, just a bit more armor, a bit more morale, very similar units. I'd bring the levy skirmishers myself. Then we have the cavalry selection, a nice selection of melee cav. From the cheap Frankish horse, then you get Frankish Cavalry. And Frankish Cavalry, getting a heavy cavalry unit with a bit of armor and decent stats against cavalry, 50 charge for 400, that's one of the strong suits of the Franks. Schola Cavalry, now things start becoming a bit more expensive with the very heavy melee stuff. But to be honest, I quite like the Frankish Cavalry, and being able to buy 2 units of Frankish Cavalry for the price of 1 Schola Cavalry, I think that's worth it.